Hey everybody, I'm Scott Smith. I'm at starandstonellc.com. I've been around in the Los Angeles area for quite some time. I am a member of the Temple of Witchcraft. In fact, I'm a minister in the Temple of Witchcraft. And I teach various modalities in healing, magic, and visionary states. I'm located in Los Angeles, and I'm here to talk to you today about the upcoming introduction to Holy Fire Reiki. This is one of my favorite modalities. I'm going to switch screens here so I can give you a little walk through my notes about what we're going to do on Sunday. I'm originally a Reiki practitioner. Back in 1994, I received my Usui-styled Reiki 1 empowerment through Claudia McGregor and Cheryl Coleman in Castro Valley, California. And in 95 or 96, I received my Reiki 2 training and empowerment through the same lovely women and got to help them in their clinics and outpatient centers. Um, they were really great women of integrity and taught me a lot about Reiki and impressed upon me the importance of the practice and, living with, grace and respect in doing it. So um, I didn't take my Reiki mastership until 2002. And by that point, I got it through someone else who was Patsy Lynch. So, Patsy, if you're watching, hello. I miss your face. And I got that here in Los Angeles. Patsy Lynch was one of the Reiki renegades, and she gave me my Reiki master attunement. Um, I wanted to give myself time before I took on the title Reiki Master, because for me it really was a responsibility to represent the Reiki. So I gave myself the space to do that, to practice with Reiki, to live with it before I took up the mantle, so to speak. In 2019, 2020, 2018, somewhere around there, I met a really great woman who is now a friend, who is a fellow Reiki master. I originally attuned her to the Usui styled Reiki through my method of that attunement, which is a lot of meditation and contemplation and working with the symbols over a 6-month period. And she turned around and went to the International Center for Reiki Training and got additional training in HolyFire Reiki and Karuna Reiki, which was amazing because I probably would not have taken an attunement from anyone else. I was a little resistant to Reikis outside of the Usui styled Reiki. I wouldn't say judgmental, but I would say resistant. I was like, Reiki is Reiki, and all of this other stuff is, icing on a cake. And my experience with my friend who got these attunements and these processes blew my mind. Especially because we were in the pandemic. We were, isolated from everyone, and we were doing everything online. Her ability, her delivery, and her presentation of the Holy Fire Reiki just knocked my socks off. I had really transformative experiences. Really, a lot of self-healing happened for me directly with the Holy Fire Reiki. This made me very curious. I eventually got the Karuna Reiki Master training through her as well, and Sekim Sakim, and I got a Medicine Buddha Empowerment through Paramita Center. I really had a big exploratory healing process throughout the pandemic, but it made me really curious. I wanted to know what was the difference between Reiki, as we have through the tradition that came from Dr. Mikao Usui and Chijiro Harashi and Aowayo Takata and my Reiki masters and others, and understand why this Holy Fire Reiki was different and what it really meant. So, being that I have a background in magic and through magic, meditation, and visionary states, and sort of mind mapping and cosmology and mythology, I sort of went into the back end of these things and sort of deep dived into them to understand why they were different and how they could be helpful. Um, and that's what we're going to discuss on Sunday. I'm not going to give it to you all now, The HolyFire Reiki is different. While you can do Reiki, Usui style Reiki, you can add HolyFire Reiki to your practice, and you can frequency shift between those different streams of energy because they are connected, but they are different currents. HolyFire Reiki is really a novel style of Reiki. And when combined even with, say, a Karuna practice or other Reikis, it really transforms the frequency and the energy into something else that's quite astounding. I find that HolyFire Reiki is very cleansing. It's very clearing because it is like fire. It tends to burn away what doesn't serve very fast. It also really works with our consciousness. So it helps us to sort of grow ourselves, to really evolve ourselves into a more heart space. Because behind the HolyFire Reiki is love. And that's the energy that's really there when it comes to HolyFire Reiki. And that's important to say as well. So Sunday, we're going to talk about the different styles of Reiki. We're going to talk a little bit about history. Depending on the size of the class, we may have a little bit of sharing. And then do one of the Reiki experiences that are presented, usually with the HolyFire, called the Ocean of Holy Love. This is not just an introduction to the Reiki, it's also one of the processes in attuning to the HolyFire Reiki. I find that people have different experiences with it, and I think that's okay. Not everyone necessarily has the same experience in a HolyFire Ocean of Holy Love experience, but I do add my own processes to it to bring us into a richer state of experience and meditation so that we can dive deep into the HolyFire, the Ocean of Holy Love and what the HolyFire Reiki is, which is love. And that love is very healing and very powerful. I hope you'll join me. There's a registration in the link provided below the video. I do recommend having a headset for this experience, especially as we start to meditate. You're going to want your own space, undisturbed from partners and pets and kids, from phones and other things. We'll turn off our notifications because we're going to do a deep dive into a very beautiful experience at the end of the class. I'm doing all of this because I'm starting a new round of teaching this year. I'll have a HolyFire upgrade experience in February where you can take your existing Reiki practice into a new level of Reiki empowerment with the HolyFire Reiki, and then a Reiki Master experience if you are a Reiki Master practitioner teacher or you would like to be one. If you're a Reiki 2 practitioner already, we're going to start that round of classes because it is several classes that we will do to affect that empowerment and get you off and healing other people in the world, right? Like send you out the door, off you go to go doing healings and offering empowerments to other through the HolyFire Reiki practice. The benefit of it is it can be done online or in person. Both work equally well. So yeah. So Sunday, January 14th, 10 a.m. Registration is available in the link provided at starandstonellc.com under events. I hope to see you there and have a lovely day. I hope you're having a great 2024. A very slow week to start, but here we are in the second week and things are really rocketing off for me. So I hope you're doing good. Thanks for watching.